All right. We are live. Turning off my phone for a bit. It's time to lock in. It's time to get some good trades. I'm feeling good today. I think today we can actually get some good trades. But once again, we can't force them to happen. All we can do is say no to the bad ones and just be a price observer. So, man. Okay. With that, let's talk about what's going on. I need to get everything set up. It's going to take a bit. So, one of the first things I noticed going into today is, check this out. And I will do a market recap for yesterday. I'll probably combine them like I did for Monday and Tuesday. I'll do Wednesday and Thursday combined as well. But you can see we got a 12-hour CRT right here. So what does that tell me? That tells me that there's a really high probability that we'll at least retrace to the midpoint of this candle range. If not, go to the other side of the range. Now, I'm not convinced we'll go to the other side of the range, but the midpoint, that seems like fair game to me. So I'm going to mark that out as our high time frame CRT midpoint. And I do think that that's where we could be drawing potentially in the short term. Especially because this is a liquidity void, right? So I'm going to put that on my other screen just so I have it. That's the first thing I was thinking about. And I think that makes a lot of sense. I might make a new channel for CRT. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make a new channel for CRT. I'm going to keep the 1 minute chart open so that way, in case we do get any trades, we are going into this next macro. We have a nice looking breaker down here. That's actually not bad. Hang on a second. Okay. This isn't bad. Look at the signature and price here. Low, high, low, low, higher, high. This is a nice breaker overlapping with the fair value gap. And we got good low resistance liquidity too. It is a macro time as well. It's in line with our bias. Let's even turn on the 30-second. We might get a little bit more precise. But yeah, we haven't really even tapped into this confluence yet. If we get it, I'll take it on a singular account. I'm not really willing to take it on the copy trade this early in the morning when I haven't fully done all my analysis yet. But I'll take it on a singular account, especially because this could be good RR too. So decent RR, good low resistance liquidity. Let's take it on one singular account if we can get it. And I do think this is really good. If if we get it. Oh no. What's going on? I might have to execute on Tradeovate. Oh, great. There's our entry. Dang it. Trying to log into Tradeovate right now. It's gonna take a second. Okay. Just take it on one account. We're still within the macro. One of my rules is we need an SMT. Wait, let's check to see if we have an SMT. If we don't, then I can't take it. I think we do. Do we? I actually don't think we do. Okay. Maybe we don't. Okay. I'll just not take it then. I think this could work though. I mean, if we have an SMT, then I'm down to take it. I need an SMT. That's one of my new rules. We got SMT here. Okay, I think we actually did get SMT here. Oh my gosh, we got SMT. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Oh, there's news right now. Oh, I probably shouldn't even be trading if there's news right now. We did get SMT though. So I might take this. It's too late. I already missed it. Let's just see what news is. Yeah, news. Yeah, news just happened. Okay, good to know. So, this could work. We're approaching the end of the macro though, so we'll see. I kind of think this still could work, but I honestly don't. There's not a clear SMT. Oh wow, and it fails. Okay, good thing we didn't take it. Good thing we didn't take it. It failed. Man. I kind of liked that one, but there wasn't an obvious SMT. So that honestly saved me quite a bit. Now you know what? If we do get an inversion here, that would be really good. If we get an inversion here, that would be oh, but it's the end of the macro. Never mind. Just kidding. So what I'm gonna do is, when it's time for me to go over to Tradeovate, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set up my other. I'm gonna set it up to record my other display like this. And what I'm gonna do is then, when it's time to do my whatever it's called, I'll just switch the displays. So like, for instance, when it's time to do Tradeovate, see, now you can see my Tradeovate. Now you see my other screen. So I can just switch the displays like this. So that's what I'm gonna do. When I need to go over to Tradeovate, I'll just switch the displays so you guys can see. So I think that's pretty smart. Alright. Time to figure out. It's the end of the macro, so I'm not gonna take anything. But this inversion could work because we got good liquidity here. This inversion could work. It's got a good signature to it. Good liquidity. And do we have SMT? SMT with this low. All right. I need to make sure I have my new day opening gaps pulled up. So we got some good liquidity here. I do think we're drawing to that CRT midpoint. Let's pull that up again. Here's that CRT midpoint. I'm gonna make a new channel in Discord for CRT. All right, back to low time frame here. See, I think we'll be drawing up to that. SMT with this low here. Okay, we got to be ready for this if we get something. Okay. SMT macro is over though. I'm not taking it. Macro is over. This could work though. We'll see. We did not close above. Not good. And also we have 830 right here, which price got rejected by here. So, interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull up the new day opening gaps now because I've been meaning to do that. Okay. I'm going to mark out those. Man, good thing we were patient and didn't take that breaker trade. Because, like, initially it could have worked, but there was not really a good SMT. 2, we had LRLR below. And 3, we weren't really going into the macro. We were already halfway into the macro. So, yeah, good thing we didn't take it. I do think this could work if we get the close, but once again, now it's been like quite a bit more candles, so it's a lot lower probability. Just gonna map this out, but I'm not taking it. We do have Asia and London below, but once again, with the CRT, I do think we could be drawing up to that CRT midpoint and not having Asia and London get drawn to, even though they kind of look okay, right? You kind of have decent looking Asia and London. I don't know if we're going to go there right away. I think CRT midpoint will probably come first, but we'll see. gonna mark out this event horizon here. Boom. Yeah. We're within a giant new day opening gap, but it's a little too big for me, so I'm not gonna mark it out. I'm gonna close the new day opening gaps. Don't really need them anymore. We do have one right here. Actually, yeah, this is a decent one right here. Let's mark this out. Okay, let's keep looking around. Interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering how many new day opening gaps to look back, because you see different event horizons based off of that. I'll just mark them all out. Why not? Marking them all out. And then here's another one here. I mean, it's on my other screen, so why not? I can put whatever I want on my other screen. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I think we need to do some higher time frame analysis, because we've been on the charts for a bit. We saw that trade. Good morning, good morning. What up, Fishy? How do you say your name? Fishy? Fishy? What up, bro? We were getting excited because I thought there might be a trade, but we didn't really get anything. So it's time to actually do some higher time frame analysis, talk about what's going on, and really get a good idea of what's going on today. So like I was saying, I do think it's very possible that we could be drawing to this CRT midpoint. So I go to the 12-hour. You can see we got a 12-hour CRT, and so the midpoint of this candle range is right here. And we're also delivering from a fair value gap, so it would make sense to have a retracement. And this is also a 12-hour BPR too, so a lot of confluences there. Then we have a 15-minute breaker block here, so that's probably worthwhile to know. I'm gonna mark out the series of candles here. I think that's a little bit more accurate. So here's that breaker, and then here's the fair value gap. I'm wondering if we're gonna come down into this zone here, and then we might get a trade out of that area within our higher time frame bias, right? IRL to ERL. So this is IRL to ERL. So far, pretty solid. And then you'll notice we also had an hourly breaker structure, so market structure is bullish. Yeah, this 15-minute breaker for value gap could provide us some opportunity. And like I said, we have Asia and London below, but I think it's fake liquidity for now until we get to this midpoint of the CRT. So I'm going to put that CRT midpoint in the Discord chat, because I think that could be useful for people. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, as always, just do your own analysis and come to your own conclusions. I'm not a good I'm not the best trader in the world right now. So like maybe even fade me. Yeah, I think the bias is now bearish, but I'm wondering if we need to get a little bit of a retracement first before continuation down. 12-hour CRT, I'm gonna mark this out, and then I'm gonna show how we could possibly go to the midpoint of the CRT here. All right, put that in. As always, anything you see, put it in the channels and let me know if I need to make a new channel for something. All right, back to the charts. I'm gonna pull up MNQ again. Let me make sure I have this set up right. Okay. Where's the... I lost it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, because most orders from yesterday needs to be filled, and most of them are sells, so they'll need to go down, then up. Yeah, I like... I see what you're saying, but I'm also kind of confused with what you said. But I get... I think I get the idea. Anyway, like I said, I think personally we're going to be drawing up to this for the short term. I mean, hourly structure has shifted bullish. 2-hour structure is bullish. 4-hour, or just 2-hour structure is bullish. And a possible retracement area could be this breaker for value gap right here before move from IRL to ERL, probably to go back up to that midpoint. Yeah, we got Asia and London below. I'm not convinced we have to go there right away. I've seen this happen where we leave liquidity and I'm like, I get so excited to go to the Asia and London lows and then we continue higher first. So I'm just going off of market experience here. To feel what I say, wait for U.S. Brinks to open, which is 3 p.m. Europe time, before New York open. What time is that in New York time? Because I don't really go off of Europe time. And also, this makes sense from an AMD standpoint. I see this as a giant accumulation range. So AMD, right? All right, time to look for SMTs. So we've talked about possible bias. Now let's talk about SMTs. Starting out on the higher time frame. Let's go on the higher time frame and see what SMTs we have. Okay, 2-hour. Let's get rid of all this. We don't really need it anymore. All right, SMTs. Should we start on the daily? Let's start on the daily. We might have something on the daily. Okay. Oh, gotta pull up my, I always forget to add it to my chart because it always goes away, but the quarterly theory thing, it's useful. And then, boom, 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 boom. Historical cycles. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Daily. Huh. I guess there's not really an obvious SMT that I'm seeing initially. Oh, but there was bearish SMT at the highs with the S&P and the Nasdaq. There was bearish SMT on the daily. Yeah. So we got a giant bearish SMT on the daily, which is honestly a good reason for that giant dump. We got a giant bearish SMT here. I'm wondering if that was a sequential SMT. Let's look at a 4-hour chart here and see if that was sequential. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. Here we have let's go back on the 1 minute in case there's a setup or something. I need to be prepared. Okay. Nah, I don't think it was sequential, but there was an SMT. Going down to the hourly. Yeah, I remember this SMT yesterday. We had an hourly sequential SMT right with this high. Remember that. Okay, so let's put the daily bearish SMT in the chat. Okay. And then from there we had that hourly. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. We're fine. We have this hourly sequential SMT here. Or was it? That's a higher high and a lower high. Was there even an SMT? I don't know if there was. I'm not convinced. I thought there was an SMT. What the heck? Okay, anyway. Back down the lower time frame chart. Oh, you know what? This is a new week opening gap right here. That's interesting. Okay, we got some more good low resistance liquidity here. Honestly, I should just watch the 1 minute because we got good bias right now. This is a good consolidation range. Low. Do we see any SMTs on the lower time frame here? We should also look for bearish SMTs. We shouldn't get tunnel vision. We had bearish SMT with YM here. Keep that in mind. So we got bearish SMT with YM. And you'll know, oh, this is a BPR too. Is it? Oh, yeah. Right here is a BPR. Check this out. BPR right here. BPR. And then here you have this breaker. The fair value gap within discount of the breaker, that's your Reaper fair value gap. So we got a Reaper fair value gap right here. Quite a bit of confluence right here. I'm gonna mark that out. What is the time frame here? 15 minute. Okay. Here's your Reaper for value gap. Low, high, low, low, higher, high. Reaper. Let's mark out the Reaper here. Okay. Maybe we'll. I was gonna say maybe we could get a short down to it, but I'd probably just wait for the move higher, honestly. All right. Has there been anything? Any possible trades? I mean, not that I've seen. It's also been a consolidation, so it's like if we're consolidating, that'd be breaking my rules to trade. New week opening gap right here. Okay, new week opening gap. This could be useful right down here. Okay, this could be useful down here. There's the event horizon right by the Reaper. From your experience from trading for the last 8 months, instead to focus on confluences, focus on execution. Master 2 confluences like OB or fair value gap so you don't confuse your brain. Yeah, but I 100% agree. I personally like having like a lot of confluences just to, I don't know, like they're useful. I keep them on my other screen, right? I keep them on my other screen. So, but I get what you're saying. But execution is what matters. I know exactly what you mean. Alright, we're hitting this area that I was talking about. This is kind of what I answer, I don't know. Wait, what did I answer? I don't know. We left equal highs. S&T with this low, but we inverse this for value gap, so we could go run these equal highs. It's possible. So yeah, we got S&T with this low. I don't know if it'll hold. Was there even a trade here? I mean, there was a breaker right here. Let's see. There was a 5-minute breaker. This we closed below this, so when we came back up into it, maybe that was a entry for someone. But like for me, it just I don't. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Generating some good liquidity, that's for sure. News already came out, right? News, yes, news did come out. Okay. And we don't have any more news today. See if anyone said anything in Discord. No one said anything. Alright. Yeah, just being patient until we see something. Okay, here. Possible 2 minute breaker block. 21,610, you entered long or short? All right, this is decent. This is decent. Um, okay, I'm trying to think if this is like. This is a good one account at a time kind of trade, I think. I'd take this on one account. Genuinely, why isn't that okay? All right, you're gonna see my other screen now. All right, here we go. So yeah, you can see this now. So if we get this 2 minute retrace to this breaker, I think I'll enter long. Yeah, no, I will. This is pretty good. What? But only on one account. Okay, just one account, and then. We might not get a retrace to the breaker. It might just keep going. How do I change the time frame? Custom time. We want to see 2 minute. Okay. Here you can see that 2 minute breaker block. How many contracts to buy? 5? Okay. Let's just round down to 5. Let's round down to 5. And then stop loss. And then TP at the end of the LRLR. Just on this one account.
Order filled.
Alright, just on the one account. Just on the one account. Only one account. Just taking this on one account. And then quick stop to break even. Can you drag this or nah? Once we can get this above this high, just quick stop to break even. That's what I'll do. Because if we can just react here, we shouldn't come back. By the way, I can't read chat right now. All right, if we can just get above this high, then I'm stop to break even. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, I can't read chat, by the way. Oh, you know what? Was there an SMT? I might have accidentally forgot to check for an SMT. Oh man, I guess I messed up. I thought there I messed up. Forgot to check for SMT. Okay, there was SMT though. There was. Yeah. But I don't know if there was a I don't know if there was yeah, we're outside the macro. That's not good. I just want to see us take this high here, and then I'll move stop to break even. We might be waiting for the next macro. I that was uh, that was a mistake, I guess. Forgot to check the macro. All right, here I'm gonna pull over my other screen, so here you can see what the thought process is. We got a 2 minute breaker, 2 minute for value gap, and got good liquidity here. That's the thought process. So hopefully when we get above this high, just move stop to break even. We got SMT with this low as well. And then the macro will be coming in 5 minutes, which is nice. And like I said, I think the market could be drawing up here. Yeah, unfortunately, I accidentally entered before the macro, so that's not the best in the world. You know what else is really good about this trade, actually? We are overlapping with a new week opening gap, actually. This is a new week opening gap. We're retesting it right now. Oh my gosh, that makes this trade so much better. This is a new week opening gap right here. So there it is. Okay, if we can just get above this high, stop the break even. It's a 3 minute breaker block for value gap setup as well. 3 minute breaker for value gap as well. Okay, macro's coming here. We're going into it. I still can't read chat, by the way. Macro's coming in 3 minutes. If you measure out standard deviations of this, oh my gosh, yeah, standard deviations, we got the 2 to 2.5 pretty high up here. I'm gonna take you guys back to my other screen. Okay, I'm taking you guys back to my other screen. So, what about the fair value gap that formed to the left of those big green candles? What fair value gap? This is the only fair value gap I see. What about the fair value gap that forms to the left of those big green candles? I mean, this is all low resistance liquidity right now. Okay, macros starting. All right, so 7:06 on the 1 minute. What time zone? You mean 9:06? 9:06? Yeah, that's the fair value gap I'm using for the trade. This is a long, not a short. All right, macro starting. That's crazy. Right when the macro starts, we actually finally start moving. Macro and SMT, dude. I need to make sure I follow. Those are my new rules. I need to have a macro. I need to have an SMT, and then I'm good. That's my new rules. If I can just do that, I'm gonna eliminate so many bad trades. But this one did have an SMT and a macro, so it's dope. Yeah. I'm in a long. I'm going to take the highs of the consolidation here. So once we get this, take out this high, I'm gonna stop break even. Okay, there we go. All right, take it back to another screen. All right, here we go. Stop the break even here. Get rid of this one. All right. We're in. Risk free. Let's go. Only on one account. All right, let's take you back to my other screen. We're in risk free though. That's awesome. We had a macro, we had an SMT, we had good liquidity, and is overlapping with a new week opening gap. Dude, you don't get much better than this. This is like this is a good trade. This is good liquidity too. Price reversed right at 21,600. What a market maker. Yeah, didn't you buy down here? Didn't Fisi, didn't you buy down here? That's so dope, dude. That's so dope. I love that. All right, guys, we are up 172 right now. Yeah, I know you told me, but I don't. What confluence did you use? Did you just take this 15-minute breaker for a value gap? Because I know we have a 15-minute breaker for a value gap, but we're getting rejected right now by 8:30. Right here, we're getting rejected by 8:30. Here you can see 8:30. So we'll see if this ends up being break even or not. But we are in the macro, so let's just see how it plays out. We had all of our confluences that we needed for this trade. We had a SMT, we had a macro, and yeah, just show me on Discord later. So like we even had a new week opening gap overlapping. So like this was a good trade, and I'm not gonna be upset if if it ends up being break even, because you know what, I'm playing the probabilities right now, and we have a not only do we have a really good breaker block for value gap on the 2-minute, but this is actually also delivering from a breaker for value gap on the 15-minute, in line with our bias with the CRT, right? The CRT is saying we're gonna go to here. You already got out. Nice. I'm going for the end of the LRLR here. I would honestly, if I was if I was a really good trader, I would consider even going for like the 2 to 2.5 or the 4 to 4.5 standard deviation here. I bet you we're gonna go up here, because from a higher time frame CRT point of view, we should go to the midpoint of that CRT candle. So with the higher time frame bias in mind, I would think that would possibly be the case, but we'll see. All right, still in the macro. We're following everything we need. We have good liquidity. Oh, I'm gonna add that to my rules. New rule. New rule. Must have good liquidity. New rule. Must have good liquidity. Okay. We do have good liquidity though, so. All right. If we take this out, this will be high of the day, I do think. Yeah. If we take this out, we'll be taking out high of the day, which is nice. Yeah, if I was a more experienced trader, I would even consider holding for the 2 to 2.5 or the 4 to 4.5. But you just gotta take your money at the end of this consolidation here. This is, you're gonna get there's exit liquidity up here, so you just gotta take profit where you can and be okay with it. All right, let's take you back to my other screen here. Boom. up 257. And yeah, so much of trading is really just saying no to bad trades. Like if you can just avoid taking bad trades, you're gonna be so much better off. This trade had a macro, had SMT, new week opening gap, good liquidity. Like in line with higher time frame bias. I mean, it really had everything. So makes sense why it's working out so far. And come on, 342. We'll see if we get it.
Order filled.
Let's go. 367 on that one account. That's great. Okay. That's awesome. Let's get rid of this so we don't end up blowing the count or anything. Yeah. Awesome. I'm actually really confused why I can't go on Tradeovate on my on TradingView anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Awesome. Like I said, I think we'll continue higher here, but sometimes you just got to be okay with a win. And yeah, awesome trade. Maybe I should have copy traded that one, but I mean, I knew it was good at the time. I didn't know how good because I didn't see the SMT. I didn't realize the macro. So that's a requirement for my trade. So. But yeah, ideally, if I did end up copy trading this, what I would do is I would actually enter right here because this is going into the macro. So once we retested it again, I wouldn't even enter this first one, but once we're going into the macro, then yeah, look at that. Macro ends. Oh wait, no, we're still in the macro. That's crazy. That's why I take all off at the end here. We left equal highs now. Wow, whoa, what happened? That's crazy. Man, what? That I was not expecting that. Good thing I took profit at the end of that consolidation. I would have got wrecked. Oh, because the market just opened. So I think more orders got filled back at this breaker. I think that's what just happened. Now we're continuing to this 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. So, okay, let's figure out why I can't log in on Tradeovate right now. Failed to log in. TradingView has not been entitled access to your account. Please log in on the client dashboard. Okay. Let's log in on the client dashboard and figure out what's going on, why we can't enter this position. Add-ons, TradingView, activate. I don't know why it wasn't activated. Okay. There we go. All right. It's better. I mean, that would have been a decent one to copy trade, but I just didn't see everything in time, right? That would have been a decent one to copy trade, though. Because We were going, so I would have entered right here if I had done this perfectly. If I'd executed perfectly, I messed up because I didn't realize I didn't realize the SMT and macro. But had I realized at the right time, I would have entered on this retracement into the breaker, going into the macro with the SMT with the good liquidity, and then yeah, I would have copy traded this had I had, and I would have just shot for 1-to-1, and I wouldn't even probably go to the end of the consolidation. I just shoot for 1-to-1 and get out. So had I had done that perfectly, that's how I would have executed. Unfortunately, I'm not perfect, but I'll keep getting better and better. So that's what matters. All right, we're coming back again to this same area. We'll see how we respond here. Okay, let's screenshot this trade for people to, for my records. We also should get rid of this. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the New Day opening gaps for a bit because it's just kind of a little much, honestly. I still think we're retracing to the CRT midpoint right now. So let's mark that out again. CRT midpoint's right here. Okay. We keep retesting this new week opening gap. It's interesting. All right, let's get rid of all this. We don't need it anymore. Let's see if we're getting any SMT because I'm a little. We keep getting stuck here. Oh, we got bullish SMT right here. Okay. Bullish SMT right here with the S&P. So there's the SMT. We keep holding this new week opening gap. We keep reusing this breaker. We're probably gonna. I bet you we're gonna continue higher off this breaker. Man, this was a 5-minute breaker too. Oh man, I didn't even see the 5-minute. So interesting. We might end up coming down and sweeping this again. And then if we do, I would want to see this Reaper get hit. I think that would be that'd be a really good trade if we got to this Reaper. That'd be really cool. Yeah, we're heading down there. We're almost to the Reaper for value gap. That's cool. All right, here's that Reaper. There's that Reaper. Let's see if we're getting SMT at all. Yeah, we're getting SMT. Let's see if we hold this. I don't know if we will. We're getting pretty aggressive right now. Oh, looks like we might. Looks like we might. Let's see. We just left the liquidity void. Oh my gosh, you see that? Look at the Reaper in action. Oh my gosh, dude. Crazy. I mean, wow. Hey, if this holds, that'd be crazy. Do we have SMT? SMT. I'm trying to find SMT here. Yeah, I think this is an SMT, right? With this Yeah. SMT with this low. We'll be going into the macro soon. All right. We got SMT with this low. Yeah, with this low. And it's sequential, I think. Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I didn't try and shoot for further. I would not have done that. I would not have tried to shoot for further, but yeah. It was a good decision to just take all off there. Sequential right here, I think. This is a sequential. But it's not a perfect sequential, it's just partial. So we're delivering from the Reaper fair value gap. Let's get rid of this. I already know that that's there. We're delivering from the Reaper. If we can inverse this fair value gap, we are kind of going into the macro. This is a good 1-to-1 if we inverse this. Delivering from the Reaper with SMT. What else do we usually need? Macro. We need macro. I want to see a macro. So the next macro will be in like 9 minutes. But yeah, I think if we inverse this, it'd be really solid. I just shoot for 1-to-1. Like this is good. This is a good possible AMD, right? Accumulation, giant accumulation range, manipulation into the Reaper, and then a distribution move. Okay, switching displays. Okay. So we are going into a macro. We do have SMT. We have most everything we need. just be 2 contracts if we do get it. I'm a little nervous, so I'm just gonna do 1 account. Well, if it's like, actually, we could probably copy trade this. I don't know. If I'm not sure, I'm gonna just do it 1 account. Okay. 6 seconds. Close kind of like a little wiki. We did inverse it though, so stop here.
Order filled.
Oh, you know what's not good? Oh no, we didn't close. We didn't close above the 2 minute. Oh no, we didn't close above on the 2 minute. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, this BPR needs to save us here. Come on, this BPR. Save us. I'm so glad I didn't copy trade.
Stop filled.
Ah, no. We didn't close above on the 2 minute, guys. We didn't close above on the 2 minute. I didn't see that. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I didn't copy trade that. We didn't close above on the 2 minute. That's my bad. That's not like necessarily breaking my rules because I didn't see it, but like yeah, that's on me. I should have saw that we didn't close above on the 2 minute. Shoot. This wick should have been a red flag, probably. I'm getting in the hang of entering on Tradeovate more though. Okay, so we still possibly have sequential SMT. I think this is still valid for long, especially because if we're going into the macro, it's pretty good. So, still valid. Let's try and figure out. Yeah, let's try and figure out if there's SMT right now. S&P is equal lows. It's just not. That's not great. I don't love that. Dang it, dude! I didn't see that. That's upsetting. We have another SMT right here. I don't like the wick there. That's not a prettiest wick I've ever seen. We still have equal lows on the S&P. I don't love that. Okay, so this inverse for value gap is decent. It looks like it could have worked. Yeah. Maybe if we close above this. We got good liquidity here. Oh, that's a 15-second gap. Okay, maybe let's try a BPR trade. Let's try a BPR trade on a different account. I think this is good RR, so it's probably worth a try, especially because macro is in like 2 minutes. BPR. Let's try this. How many cons? 3.
Order filled.
Let's try it. This is really high RR right now, but I can do that on my, if I'm doing one account at a time, I can do higher RR. So I don't know if you can see my screen. Okay. Okay, we're going into the macro. We're just chilling in this BPR before the macro. Remember how I said that that's like a decent sign we could get a move in the opposite direction? Alright, we'll see. I think it's good. So if it doesn't work out, fine. It's okay. We have SMT. We have a macro. Might not work. We'll see. Macro, it's like it's right going into the macro, so if it doesn't work out, fine, it's okay. Rip, I think we're gonna get stopped. Do we close below? We close below. I think I'll just get out. Okay, how do I get out? Or I don't even know. Maybe I should just get out. I don't know how to exit though. Okay, this is fine. I'll only lose a little bit. Yeah.
Stop filled.
I didn't actually end up losing that much on that trade, so it was okay. Basically a break even. Unfortunately, I'm still working on how I actually manage break evens on yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I actually manage break evens on like how do I maybe I just click market sell and then it'll get rid of it. That's probably what I have to do. If I just click buy sell market, it'll just sell what I have. That's probably what I got to do. But we did close below the BPR, so I just had to get out. But the macro is starting, so I don't know which way we're going to go now. Because we closed below the BPR, but... Interesting. We rejected the new week opening gap, though. I think that's a red flag. Yeah, good thing I got out. Alright, maybe we are going to go take London's lows here. Yeah, it's starting to look more and more like we are going to go take London's lows and that maybe this was the high. Unfortunately, CRT might not be playing out today. But we'll see. This is the macro. Okay, we have a BPR down here on the 15-minute. It's possible price could be drawing to here. Okay. Yeah, we swept out this high. And you know what else isn't that great? Price is getting pretty choppy here. So, not really a great time to trade when price is choppy like this. Now, was this a high quality BPR right here? Like, yes, we had SMT, but was this a high quality BPR? Honestly, nah. Because Yeah, it's a BPR, but I don't know. I'd prefer to have swept out the liquidity and then have that BPR. I think it just looks lower probability. It's in the middle of a consolidation here. Um, I'd rather have it had it down here. And I think that would have, if it was down here, it would have worked. But now we are consolidating, so I think trading now would break my rules. Oh, I forgot to check stat map today. Hmm. Mm. I'm looking at this trade. The initial, what was the initial loss that I took? I already forgot. That's not good. Oh yeah, it's because the 2 minute didn't close above, but the 1 minute did. Hmm. Yeah, that makes me mad. 2 minute didn't close above. Oh, and we were going to go up against the time levels. Oh my gosh. I wish I saw that. Dang it. That really wasn't a good trade. Dang it, dude. At this point, I really don't know what's gonna happen because LRLR down here. Actually, you know what? This is a breaker right here. It's a breaker, 15-minute breaker. It's a decent breaker right here. I bet you this is gonna work. Um, mm, yeah, it kind of seems like a sell model to this low. This trade would have worked out. It's a good looking breaker. Might try it on um one um one account. Let's try it on one account. They already use up all my trades on all the accounts. No, I didn't. There's this one. Okay, was there SMT? I actually don't know if there was SMT. Huh, I don't actually think there was. You know what would be really good, actually? You know what would be really good? Well, I guess we have London and Asia's lows below. I was gonna say we have good LRLR here. This would be a really high probability inversion if we got something off to go take out that. But, especially if we deliver from this BPR. But we have London's lows below, so... It's just concerning a little bit, but... I think once we hit this BPR, we'd get a retracement. Next macro is not for 10 minutes, so... And this is another Reaper for value gap right here. Reaper for value gap. I mean, as well, you can think about this as a breaker for value gap too. Breaker for value gap. On the hourly, it's a breaker for value gap on the hourly. We should at least get a retracement to go take out the LRLR, you would think. Just off the breaker for value gap, but and if there was SMT, then that would make this even better. Let's see. No. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. Okay, if we have SMT, macro, and whatever else, then this should be good. We do have SMT. Alright. Okay, wait. We have everything we need. We have SMT with this low, right? SMT. Boom, SMT with this low here. Okay, what I prefer to see maybe instead of an inversion is another breaker setup. SMT with this low. Delivering from a BPR. Delivering from a breaker and a fair value gap. The RR is just not that good. That's the thing. Unless you want to go for all this, then all of a sudden it looks really good. But now I'm worried we might be drawing to London and Asia. Because it kind of seems like New York reversal now. Because, let's think. New York reversal is when, yeah, it kind of seems like New York reversal now. Let's look. New York reversal is when we move up and up, hit a key level, and then we start moving down. Okay. Did we hit a key level? Decent possible 1 minute inversion delivering from the BPR here. Man, this could work actually. This could be really good. We had SMT with that low. Only thing we're missing is a macro. Actually, you know what? Now I'm considering doing the breaker trade, actually. To go run London and Asia's lows. Since this looks like New York reversal. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. We just need SMT. Do we get SMT at all? Oh, maybe. Not really. It kind of seems like London reversal day, honestly. Kind of seems like a sell model to take out London and Asia now. I think that's starting to seem like that's a big possibility. Let's measure out standard deviations of this. Oh yeah, 2 to 2.5 right below Asia. Okay. All right, we got good bias here. I would want to take this, but I don't see SMT. I don't see SMT, so I mean literally any SMT. If we get any SMT, this 1 minute inversion ended up playing out pretty well. If we can just get SMT, then I'll take it. Like, if we get SMT with this high, I'll take it. Well, I don't know. It's kind of going against... Like, if this is... Like, you have to realize, if this is... This could be a... This could be a 2-minute breaker here. This was a 2-minute breaker. You see, we closed above, then retested, and then boom. That was a good trade. Man, I don't know how I didn't see that. Dang it. Yeah, we're going up against a 15-minute breaker right now, so I'm wondering... Actually, it's kind of like... if it's unclear, I probably shouldn't do anything. We could retest this, actually. I mean, this one honestly could have been a good one to copy trade, because you just enter on the close above and then just target that. I'm so scared to copy trade. Okay, let's just try and just sit here for a second. If it's not obvious, I shouldn't take it. Just watching. Five-minute breaker closed. But I mean, we're going. It's so unclear. It's up against the 15-minute breaker. We got London and Asia below. Think about it from liquidity, right? Let's think about it from liquidity. There's not really any liquidity up here, but there is down here. I think this breaker is gonna work. So if we inverse this to the downside, okay, I might actually do this. This is good. If we can get SMT, inverse this to the downside, I actually think this would be good. Because then we're delivering from a breaker. So maybe if this 5-minute inverses, delivering from this 15-minute breaker block. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like this. Okay. We're retesting the CISD as well. So we're retesting the CISD. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like it. I just want to see SMT. If we can see SMT, then we're in. Then I'm in. Okay, right now we have SMT with this high, I guess. Okay, let's do it. If we get it. We gotta figure out how many contracts to buy. Like literally just one contract. So one contract spread across 5 accounts. We might close a little too low here. Yeah, I don't like how low we're closing. Just one contract, man. This might not, we might not get it because the RR doesn't really work for this. I mean, unless we shoot for Asia's lows, which is something we could do, and move stop to break even. That's something we could do. Yeah, I think that makes sense. 40 seconds. Yeah, I guess let's just shoot for Asia's lows, and that should be 1-1. So this is in the macro as well.
Order filled.
Okay, and where's Asia's lows here? Right here. And I'll move stop to break even. Relatively soon once I can. If we inverse the, let's see, let me bring the screen back here. So I guess if we if we can inverse this, then I'll move stop to break even. Right when we inverse, if we can inverse this. It's copy traded right now, so I'm doing this on a. Yeah, I'm taking this one for real. When we inverse this, I'll move stop to break even. This is in the macro too. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's go. I'll take you back to my other screen. Alright, so if we can just inverse this for value gap, I guess it's a 5 minute for value gap. If we can just inverse this 5 minute for value gap, then that's all I'll move my stop to break even. So I can't read chat, by the way, right now. I'm just, I can't read chat when I have Tradevate open. As well, if we hit London's lows before we inverse this for value gap, then I'll definitely, I'll move stop to break even there as well. So. Ten seconds and then break even. Come on. Close below. Okay. Wait, genuine question. Does this mean I'm only going to get stopped out for one? Wait, let's try and redo this. Okay. If it's break even, then it's break even. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a break even. That means it's not a loss. Would you like to cancel? Yeah, I want to cancel that one. There we go. Okay. All right, I can read chat again. Let me go back over to chat. And if the macro ends and we haven't ran the liquidity, I'm gonna get out. That's another thing I'm gonna do. So we have 9 minutes. So if the macro ends and we haven't ran it, I'm gonna get out. Okay, London lows look like they're about to get hit. Once again, if it's break even, it's break even. That's not a loss. So. And I will be getting out if we don't hit it by the end of the macro. I'm definitely getting out. Here you can see that 2 to 2.5 standard deviation lines up decent. Okay, we basically have 6 more minutes to go run those lows. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see what you're asking. All the money on the screen. It's that money on the screen is 4 evaluations, 1 funded that you saw. Okay, 6 minutes to go run the lows. Otherwise, I'm getting out. You got 5 minutes to go run those lows. Otherwise, or yeah, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Man, we are moving slow. Four minutes. Mm, 3 minutes. Let's show the other screen again. Alright, 3 minutes. See what happens. 2 minutes. Dang, dude. Might be a break even. Dang it. I tried everything I could. I don't really know what else to say other than I tried my best. Yeah, 1 minute. Dang, dude. I mean, this fair value gap could hold. It might make sense to just hold the trade. It might make sense to hold the trade. I don't know. The fair value gap could hold. We inverse this 5 minute. It honestly makes sense to hold the trade. Sometimes you need a little bit more time to go hit the next draw on liquidity. Let's just let it be. If we can inverse this, that would be pretty nice. There's a 3 minute for value up there. I don't like that. I don't like how we reacted there. I'm not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. Do I just hold it, or should I just get out? The macro ended. What do you guys think? Is anyone watching? What do you guys think I should do? I think it's a conviction play. I think I'll just hold it, because look at how the standard deviations line up. I mean, and we inverse this 5 minute, and it's a 5 minute BPR as well. Let's just hold it. I think it makes sense to hold, because worst case scenario, it's break even. I mean, I think exiting now would be exiting out of fear. I think the trade still fits the context of what's, like, everything that's happening, it's all within the context of possibly what could happen. So I don't want to exit a trade just because the macro ended, but everything's still fitting within the context of what should happen. We're still within the sell model, holding this BPR here. So let's just let it be, and if it doesn't work out, then that's fine. But we're just gonna let it be. The Asia's lows. We're within this possible New York reversal profile, holding this BPR so far, and if it stops out at break even, so be it. It might take us until the next macro to go run it, so 8 minutes from now.
Stop filled.
Dang it, dude. No. I don't know if that was a smart move. I'll journal it. We'll figure it out. Let's go back to trade of 8 here. Make sure we don't have any open positions or anything. We still have this limit order. We got to get rid of that. Alright. Dang, dude. Alright, that's okay. Break even's not a loss, so it is what it is. We're still in the context of the sell model. Once again, with break evens, I can still take another trade. We got this BPR. Maybe I'll take this BPR. I still think we're drawing here now. Yeah, we literally inversed this 15-minute fair value gap. We literally inversed this 30-minute fair value gap too. We just haven't inversed this 1 hour yet. I know this is a breaker fair value gap set up on the 1 hour, but I honestly think it should fail because New York reversal daily profile. We have another macro in like however many minutes, so. But then again, like I could also see us coming and running through all this. Probably if I take this BPR trade, I'll probably just take it on one account, just because it's too high RR, but it's worth taking on one account. I don't know though, because yeah, I'm not sure, maybe not. See it failing. Yeah, because we're also delivering from a 1 hour, the 1 hour breaker for value gap. Let me just inverse this 5-minute. Yeah, this is and then this is a breaker for value gap after sweeping London's lows here. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of see this as a bearish daily profile. Okay, we're testing this BPR. Do I enter this on one account or no? Yeah, I'm gonna enter it on one account. Let's just see what happens. Okay, just Apex 008. Then again, if I'm not sure, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I have confidence in the daily profile is the thing. I have confidence in the daily profile. So, let's give it a shot. Come on, maybe retest it one more time. That'd be perfect. And then let's see if there's SMT. Oh yeah, we have to check if there's SMT. If there's no SMT, then it's not good. I have to check that. Yeah, we have SMT with YM right here. Okay, SMT with YM. Come on, just retap that one more time. That would be great. But it needs to happen like right now. Oops. Might not get filled. Oh well, if we know, on to tomorrow. Got 5 minutes. And you have to look at it from an order flow as well, order flow perspective as well. Look at how the 5-minute closed below, the 15-minute closed below. So it's just the hourly that hasn't closed below, and you know. Dang it. It's okay. Oh, I can't have the buy limit there. That would be bad. Alright. I guess I'm gonna get off the charts. Well, good day today for one account. Almost was a good day for the other accounts, but It's getting kind of late in the macro, so I'm not liking that. So if we retrace here, yeah, it's just getting kind of late in the macro. I don't know. It's just not a good sign. Yeah, I'll probably still take it if we get filled. Be cool if we saw a 30-second SMT here. Let's turn on the 30-second. So maybe just pop up into this. Let's see here. Alright, maybe we will get filled. Let's see. We will see. Oh man, at this point it might be just being forced though. I mean, it's decent. It could work. I just don't know. If I'm not sure, it's probably. Yeah, I should probably. We did sweep London's lows. Okay, it's 11. I'm gonna do this disciplined thing and close the trade. Connection lost. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna do the disciplined thing and not take this trade. Simply because I'm simply because I'm not really sure, and if I'm not sure, I shouldn't take it. So, with that, that marks the end of the stream. We had a really good win today. A break even that almost was really good, and essentially another break even and then a tiny loss. So, okay. Trying to figure this out. So, let's make sure we don't have any open positions. Okay. Okay. No open positions, and then canceled, filled, canceled, canceled, filled. No open positions. Ah! Get out of here. This is why we check. This is why we check. See, that would blow my account right there. You know what I mean? That's why you have to check. Okay. No open positions. Canceled, canceled, filled, canceled, canceled, filled. No open positions. Alright, get out of here. Canceled, canceled, filled, canceled, canceled, filled. No open positions. Canceled, filled, canceled, canceled, filled. No open positions. Canceled, 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 filled. Canceled, canceled, filled. All right. That is why we check. Okay. All right. I'm going to end the stream. Until tomorrow, we'll be back.